schwa, the leather in the ass.
It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Ooh, ooh. Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies. I'm hotter than when you touch the iron to the starch. Wrap it in the foil before you put it in the fire. Grab it with a glove as you rolling like a tire. Elbows, 84s, catch me swinging like a fighter. Hey, it's kind of worth it, bitch, clicking like a... That means if I burn it, then it better give me... Where your big homie at? Your security just fat off a flat. I wish Will never... For real, off rip. That last rap you spit wasn't on. You punching every line and you ain't slick. You don't got a clue what you be talking about. Poke your chest out and you can get...
I don't understand why people send you invites when you just posted a stream.
Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And, of course, Bam Adebayo. His first game as a Boston Celtic, a very exciting day.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
Williams with the block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
Brunson with it. Butler covering. Brunson, no good.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Pass to Castle. Rebound, Boston. Adebayo down low. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Lets it go from the wing. Connects. The jumper drops.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Left side, Gonzalez. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And so he hits both. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Suns. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Right side, Williams. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. And that one drops for him.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Here's Butler. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A legendary competitor. Butler with no fear taking it hard to the hoop.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. So for the Suns leading. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A true setter, the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Phoenix with the ball. Here's Green. Here he goes.
Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
Fader on the way. Shot's good from Butler. Butler's got 6 points.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
And it's Green with the jam.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Malawach. The layup off target. And here's Adebayo. Covered by Barnes. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Malawach. Back to Green. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Towns.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And this one. Oh,
yes!
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammate.
Towns with the steal. It's good! He did it!
How about that shot to keep the clock? That one covered some distance.
And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing at all.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you guys.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Back to Gonzalez. Pass to Jones. Now here's Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby has the open look. Boston again missing. Suns trailing. You know, players look for key moments in a game, RJ, and Grayson Allen seems to have a knack for finding them.
Oh, he sure does. When I think about Allen, I see him hitting in late clock situations or solidifying a run or a comeback. When it matters most, he is ready.
Allen with it. Bridges covering. Brunson with a clean look. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. 2 free throws coming up. And they call the shooting foul. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And defensively, man, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders to do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifle their opponent's three-point shooting.
And the Suns call time. The Celtics making a switch here. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. It's Allen on the wing. Castle on the wing. He's got 7. No good from 18.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
Here's Castle. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Anunoby outside. Back to Boston. Pass to Russell. Down low. Here's Anunoby.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that open.
And the call will be against Brandon Boston. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Here's Castle. 9 points in the game so far. Three-pointer, and he's good on the three ball. Castle's got 12 points in the game.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Austin, no good. From downtown, up again. Castle on the wing. Over Boston. Castle misses. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
It's been an interesting journey for D'Angelo Russell. He's had multiple stints with the Lakers and Nets, Richard.
Yeah, before turning 30. That's a pretty rare occurrence. He's already been traded a few times, but give D'Lo credit. He is a professional. I don't think Russell gets enough credit for what he brings to the table offensively. He can be the floor general and score at every level.
He takes it in. Here's Bates. Rebounded by the Celtics. Russell inside. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And that one's good by Butler. Suns trail by 5. Green drives in. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Reddish. Great positioning on the putback. Reddish has got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Outside, Green. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Suns trail by 10. They set the pick. Here's Castle. And he jams it with authority.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Castle. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Drills it from outside.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And it's Dunn in the corner. Back to Brunson. It's rebounded by Towns.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And Butler with the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 11.
A high IQ play from a high IQ player. Butler, the second chance opportunity there.
And the Suns call time here. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. Off on the layup. Celtics leading by 11. Over in the corner, Reddish. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Connects from three-point range. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Suns on offense. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against. You can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take the thing you've got. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Done outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Castle. Rebound, Boston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Just so strong from deep. Bridges is great behind the arc.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 15-point game. Shoots over Bridges. The putback misses the follow-up. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Jones. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Castle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Castle's got 20.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Now, here is Russell. Bridges outside. Anunoby, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's done in the corner. Pass to Malawach. Over in the corner, Allen. Brunson outside. 5 on the clock. And he drives in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Phoenix calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Green. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Celtics ball.
1:33 left in the third. Pass to Russell. Back to Anunoby. The tray. Green with the rebound. Suns trail by 13. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
It's good from long range. Green's got 7 points.
So dangerous. Green gets his points in a multitude of ways. The three ball being one of them.
Outside, Russell. Teardrop shot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. The first one falls. And so Russell hits them both. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Green, and it's Green slapping it down.
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Pass to Boston. And here's Russell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And Green slams it in.
A vicious finish by Green. Boy, Jalen, this man can get up.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The try by Green. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Boston. Drains it from 17 feet out. Boston's got his second bucket. And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their trend.
64.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Celtics leading by 13. Russell with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Fires the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release. And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And it's Green missing. And so it's Boston with it. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by Williams. Pass to Bates. Plenty of space. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Anunoby. Buries it from 3-point range.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any day off.
And Green slams it in.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
For 3, Anunoby, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Celtics leading by 15. Here's Russell with the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of growth from Russell as a catch-and-shoot guy.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Boston making some changes. Brunson makes it off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They trail by 16. And the basket by Castle.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And great ball handling and control on the move. A couple things that elevate Adebayo as a big man.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Allen. Castle. Nice use of the glass and the finish.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Adebayo outside. Shot clock at 6. 16-footer drops in.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Brunson steeds Angel and finds his opening inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Knocks down the 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Good!
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Brunson. Green outside. It's stolen by Reddish.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Boston.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, will go down as their 48th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Butler.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Uncovered. And another basket for Boston. The Suns on offense. 19-point game. Got it to go. And here's Boston. Anunoby outside. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Outside, Anunoby. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
It's stolen by Green. Over Boston. And so it's Boston easily grabbing.